This is the Morning Shower.
Brought to you by Late Night Hump.
Let the news wash over you.
With Jordan Freed,
Brendan O'Brien,
and Reena Ezra. These are your ShowerHead Lines.
Tick bites are making people allergic to meat, and experts say cases are on the rise. The Lone Star tick is spreading a mysterious meat allergy in parts of the U.S., and its bite may cause alpha-gal syndrome, an acquired allergy to red meat and other animal products. Well, that's one way to get people to start having a plant-based diet.
Russia cut off natural gas to NATO members Poland and Bulgaria on Wednesday and threatened to do the same to other countries, dramatically escalating its standoff with the West over the war in Ukraine. It looks like it's time to start fracking again in America. For Ukraine.
The U.S. Army could end up wasting almost $22 billion on HoloLens headsets, according to an audit by the U.S. Department of Defense. The audit found that the Army may end up wasting up to $21.88 billion in taxpayer funds if soldiers do not want to use the IVAS headsets. If they don't want to use the headsets, nah, motherfuckers, you're going to use those headsets that Daddy America bought for you with all of our tax dollars instead of using that money to save lives, and you're going to like it.
6 reputed mobsters who allegedly served in various roles in the Genovese crime family were charged in a racketeering conspiracy in Manhattan federal court Tuesday. The 6 alleged wise guys, including 2 capo regimes, raked in money for the syndicate from 2011 to 2022 through a pattern of racketeering activity which included extortion and illegal gambling. Wow, all that illegal gambling, and they never bet they'd get caught.
President Biden announced Wednesday that Russia freed former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed from detention as Moscow said it arranged a prisoner swap to secure the return of pilot Konstantin Yaroshenko, who had been jailed on U.S. drug charges. Biden did not reference a prisoner swap in his statement, but said, "The negotiations that allowed us to bring Trevor home required difficult decisions that I do not take lightly." Is Joe happy with the decision he made, or will he regret doing whatever it took to bring his boy home? Find out on this season of Prisoner Swap.
A Catholic priest in Topeka, suspended from his public duties after being accused of sexually abusing a minor, will not face criminal charges in the case. He will just have to live with God knowing what he's done.
There may be technology from an alien civilization sitting at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. According to Harvard astrophysicist Dr. Avi Loeb, an interstellar object crash-landed off the coast of Papua New Guinea back in 2014. Perhaps these extraterrestrials crash-landed there because they intended for us to be their Papua New Guinea pigs.
Athletes Unlimited and ESPN have reached a new rights agreement for women's pro softball and lacrosse. At least 90 Athletes Unlimited events will be televised on linear networks over the 2 years of the deal, including 34 on ESPN or ESPN2 and 56 on ESPNU. The remaining games will be available to stream on ESPN+. In all, more than 160 live games from the women's sports organization will air exclusively on ESPN platforms. Looks like the softball league's negotiators played some hardball.
A Texas Jack-in-the-Box employee has spoken out after he was shot following an argument over dipping sauce. Harris County Sheriff's Office deputy said Alexander Villanueva was shot in the hand at the Aldine Mail Road drive-thru in Houston at about 10:30 p.m. on Thursday, April 21st, after a customer became upset when they were charged for extra buttermilk dipping sauce and started to argue with the staff. I cannot condone these kinds of actions. Mostly because buttermilk is the worst dipping sauce at Jack-in-the-Box. If you're going to shoot anybody, do it for the buffalo sauce.
A Florida man was sentenced Tuesday to 2 years in federal prison for using his twin brother's stolen identity to obtain tens of thousands of dollars in military veterans benefits. But is it really stealing when it's your twin brother? He borrowed his brother's identity.
Thank you for showering with us.
Lather, rinse, repeat every day before noon.
Scrub-a-dub-dub at latenighthump.com.